Okay, let's talk about KLM in Jackson, Mississippi. KLM goes through Hines Community College. So, whenever you call your recruiter and you're trying to get set up for the class, like you got to do some stuff for Hines before they can set you up. But no, you're not paying for the tuition, no, nothing like that. I mean, that's what I thought at first too. So if you're one of the people that just thought like me, I'm letting you know right now that that's not true. Okay. So I went to KLM Academy on the 20th of July of this year, 2023. My first day there, we did paperwork, did the contract, we did straight line backing. I went there with my permit. So they had other people that went there on like a Monday. If I'm not mistaken, you go there Monday, and then Wednesday you start testing out. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you fail the test with them for your permit, they send you home. You have to go home, you have to get your permit, then you have to come back after you have your permit already. I'm from Louisiana, so I got my permit here and then went over there, only due to the fact that I did not want to fail it and then have to come back home, because they don't pay for your trip home. You have to pay for that. So I would hate for anybody to do that. That's the reason why I'm trying to give you a little bit of information on that. So on Thursday you do straight line back, and they do bring the contract in the classroom for you. You sign the contract, you go over it. If you go through them for your permit and your license, you will owe them $4,000. If you go with your permit already, you're going to owe them $3,000. The only way that you technically owe them is unless you quit before your year is up. But if you stay with them for a year, you don't owe them nothing. They're not going to pull it out your check. But if you quit within like 6 months, they do have a paper telling you in 6 months if you quit how much you will owe them. As far as I know, it does go on your credit. If you do not pay them back, they hit you on the credit, and it's going to show that you did not pay that school. So, I mean, it's up to y'all. Don't know how y'all want to do that. I'm just going to stay with them for at least a year and then get my experience in with them. Now, the school itself, the school is an accelerated school. They have their foot on the gas all day long. So, if I was y'all, practice your pre-trip, practice your air brakes, practice your in-cab inspection. I will put videos on the description below just to kind of show y'all the videos that I went through and what helped me do this. Whenever you go to the school Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, you're going to be straight line back, and they grade you every day of your performance. Every day. There's not a day that goes by that they do not. And I get even if you read their little papers that they give you, this right here, it tells you what you're gonna do week 1 to week 3. If you read this on certain days, it tells you that they're grading you, but in all reality, they're grading you every day on your performance to make sure that okay, hey, look, we're gonna straight line back today. Okay, well, this person ain't getting straight line back, and they need to work more on straight line back, and they're gonna do stuff like that. Week 2, you're gonna do your offset and straight line back. Pretty much, it's a combination thing. Your offset, and then you get into straight line on offset. So, I mean, you're kind of working on both of them, but sometimes they have you doing both. You'll do a straight line back, then you'll do an offset, then you'll do an offset and a straight line back, or however the case may be. I'm not an instructor. I'm just letting y'all know what they did for us. Okay, so week 2 on Wednesday, you can get $250. But the only way that you get the $250 is if you pass your permit and you don't fail your hair follicle and urine test. Then they'll give you $250 on that Wednesday. It's either Wednesday or Thursday, but it's somewhere in the ballpark, right? Now they do feed you over there. Their food is actually pretty good. There's only one or two things that they actually fed us that I was like, I'm not even gonna eat that. Um, but other than that, their food is really good. They say they have breakfast at the motel, but their breakfast at the motel requires boudin. Go. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Bananas, not boudin. Boudin is what I get whenever I'm at home. Uh, bananas. Bananas, dry cereal, and some little Debbie cakes. Okay? Nothing special at all. But there is like a Waffle House. There's a Denny's down the road. There's actually a McDonald's that's like 2 minutes down the road. The school is like 9 minutes from the motel. So, I mean, you have time, you know. Now, whenever you do get there, I'm gonna let y'all know. Some days we were getting there at 6:30. Some days we were getting there at 6. Some days we were getting there at 7. So it all depends on them because the weather is so hot right now. So they were trying to make it to where we were not in the heat of the day all day. They do roll call. Now, if you are not in that classroom for roll call, they count you absent. So just make sure that you're in the class for roll call. Okay, on Thursday of your first week or Friday of your first week, they send you to the computer room for Hines Community College. They make you do a test. Okay? This test, they're going to tell you, so it is what it is. It does not count against you. It's just to say that you failed in the trucking thing and you want to go to Hines Community College for something else. That's what the test is for. But it has nothing to do with trucking. So if you fail it, you fail it. It's not going to hurt you at all. I just skimmed through it. I just pressed whatever. Didn't care. After that, they're going to hook you up with Canvas. On Canvas, you're going to have like 3 different sections. One section, it's going to take you a little bit. Just do them at home. But if you don't have it done by the Thursday on week 2, they will make you sit in the computer room and do it. If I was y'all, I'd do it on, like, you get off on Sundays. So Saturday, whenever you go back to the motel room, do that Saturday, finish it off on Sunday. That way you don't have to go to the computer room. Because if you go to the computer room, then you're going to be behind everybody else. Everyone. They're going to already be learning other stuff, and you're going to be over there like, hold on, man. I was only gone for like 4 hours. But in 4 hours of your time, it's like 12 of theirs. You know what I mean? It's an accelerated class. The school itself, the school's awesome. Okay? Now, some of the trainers, I'm going to tell y'all right now, they are military-style people. Like, you're going to hear whistles blowing, you're going to hear them hollering. If you cannot deal with stuff like that, don't go. Just don't. Like, if you're a hothead, you got a mouth, you don't like the way people talk to you, you feel disrespected, don't even go to the school. There's no point. None. Because all you're going to do is sit there and argue with an instructor, and you're going to get kicked out of school if you argue with the instructors. So, don't do that. You know? Ladies, yoga pants, don't do it. Out of our classroom, they sent 3 people back to the motel to change clothes because women are not supposed to wear yoga pants. I mean, you know, don't agree with it, but it is what it is. Not my school. I'm not an instructor. None of that. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. What else we got here? The motel sucks. The women's motel is actually better than the men's motel. They send men to one and they send women to the other. The women get a pool and hot breakfast. We get cold breakfast, but we also get a washer and dryer. They don't get a washer and dryer. So, I mean, like, you know, take your positives where they're at and you take your negatives where they're at. It is what it is. So at the end of week 2, the beginning of week 2, you'll start learning how to do 90 dock parallel, 90 dock and parallel, parallel sight side and blind side. On week 3, on Wednesday is whenever you actually start testing out for your CDL. Look, guys, mimic what they say. They literally give you a paper that tells you away, towards, away, straight. Stuff like that, okay? Like, I don't know. I don't have the paper in front of me, so I'm not even looking on that paper. Because this right here is not the paper. This is just the schedule. But, like, they pretty much telling you exactly how to do the maneuver. You just got to mimic that maneuver. That's it. Like, literally, if you do exactly what they tell you to do, there's no possible way that you can fail this. Unless you fail your air brakes. You could be the best driver. But if you fail your air brakes test, you're the best driver without a license. You know? I mean, look, it is what it is. That's exactly how it is. I'm going to just let you know, I've never drove an 18-wheeler in my life, or quotation on quotation is what they call a tractor trailer. I've never drove one in my life, okay? I backed up small little trailers, stuff like that. Not all the time. Very, very rare, because it's not something that I actually enjoyed to do. Because I don't like backing up trailers, right? But the way they teach you at the school is so easy. Look, my offset, I never thought I'd get my offset, right? We did offset on Saturday. I did offset 3 times. And all 3 times I failed at it. So I went home on Saturday night, Sunday morning, and I'm like, man, no, I got to get this offset. Like, I have to do this, or I'm just going to have to, like, I won't be able to be a truck driver, right? Because if I can't do it, I can't do it, because you automatically have to have the parallel and offset. Now, the test is changing, but I'm not no instructor. I don't know anything about the test. I don't know what's getting added, what's getting taken off. I don't know anything like that, okay? So I'm going by my experience. You have to have a straight back, and you have to do an offset. That's off top. The 90 dock, the 90 alley dock, and the parallel is optional. They pick that. Like, you have to do one of them, but they pick which one you're going to do. So it could be parallel, blind side, or sight side, or your 90 alley dock. I mean, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. They choose that for you. You cannot choose that. So, I went home stressing because I could not get this offset at all. So Monday I went over there and I was all like, I'm getting it today. My second try. After that, I got it every time. So just, if you feel discouraged, don't let it discourage you too much. Just kind of stop. Double think of what they're telling you. And if you're not sure what they're telling you, ask them. Because they told us to look for the daylight. I don't know what the hell daylight is. What are you talking about? I see daylight underneath the whole trailer. But then I asked Kel that's over there in Jackson, what you mean whenever y'all say daylight? And he showed me exactly what he was talking about. And I was like, oh, okay, now I got this. And I did. Saturday afternoon, whenever they brought us in the classroom for, like, for this little class or whatever that was going on, you know, to show you some stuff, I asked him right then and there, what are you talking about whenever you're looking for daylight? Hey, he showed me, and I got it ever since. No problems at all. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Just, y'all go over there, y'all do what they tell y'all to do, and y'all are going to have absolutely zero issues. Well, my name's Jimmy. And I might keep doing this YouTube thing. I'm not sure. I'm a little nervous. This is my first video. So I'm going to just end it with, everybody have a great day. And if you're planning on being a truck driver, don't let life stop you. Do what you think that is best for you. And y'all keep y'all head up. And y'all have a great day.